Okay guys, this will sound quite strange, but when you use the toilet, you should turn around and look at the poop. What if I told you that skipping a glance at your poop is like ignoring a check engine light on a Ferrari or even a Rolls Royce? I'm telling you this, it's controversial, but doctors know your stool could be screaming warning signs of the big C or infection. And I want to tell you, especially in the end of the video, a few warning signs which you should not ignore. A few warning signs, if they pop up, you should not walk but run to the doctor. Let's talk about this. Stick around, I will reveal that in the end, but we have to talk some very important facts before. Let's dive in. Since 1997, the Bristol Stool Chart has been the global go-to for people like me, for people like you, right? It classifies stool into 7 types based on shape and consistency, revealing your gut transit time and microbiome health. Think of it as your poops report card, not even that, your body's report card. The ideal stools, and this is where this chart, which you can see here, is absolutely right. Some descriptions are not always right, but most of the time it's quite accurate, right? So 3 and 4, smooth, sausage-like, easy to pass, no straining, no drama. That is beautiful, right? I mean, you probably know that yourself. You feel the best on days where it's like that, right? It's like a well-formed German Bratwurst, for example, right? I don't know if you know German or if you're from Germany, but that is one which you could say, okay, check mark, that is beautiful, probably everything okay with the digestion right now. It's signaling a balanced digestion and a thriving gut flora, good motility and all of that. A randomized study in Gut Journal from 2021 transit times and found that healthy passage, like in these types, keeps your microbiome diverse and anti-inflammatory, warding off issues. But here's the entertaining twist. If your stool looks like rabbit pellets or separate hard lumps, and it's very hard, that's type 1 or type 2, you are in the constipation territory. It's the worst case, or in Germany you would say worst case scenario, right? Slow transit lets bad bacteria overgrow per controlled trial in gut from 2014, showing Western diets like spike the E. coli bacteria up and weaken gut barriers in models. So what is the result? You are bloating, you have fatigue, even higher infection risk. And on the flip side, on the other side of that thing, you want 3 or 4, as I said. You don't want 1 or 2 constipation area. Types 5, 6, or 7 are mushy bloops turning into watery chaos. That's rapid transit or inflammation or both, right? A double-blind randomized controlled trial in clinical gastroenterology and hepatology from 2015 proved even small gluten amounts can trigger this in sensitive folks, but it can be all different kind of things, leading to loose stools and nutrient loss. So what to do when you have that, right? In many cases, an extended water fast can help. I made a video about that. It's like a beautiful reset. You can watch this video. It's popping up on top of the screen right now with the exact instructions how to conduct a proper water fast that eases inflammation and can reset the microbiome to some degree and can bring your digestion back on track in many cases. However, let's continue here with that video. Don't get me started on the chicken nugget effect or the fried food effect or the processed foods effect that really disrupts your gut flora, as shown in another study from 2021 linking junk food to pro-inflammatory bugs. In fact, that's the worst one to do. Whole foods diet is beautiful, slashing visceral fat. I made another video about that. It's popping up on top of the screen right now. Make sure you watch it. Also, very important, besides the consistency, is the colors. Normal brown from bile breakdown is good, right? Normal brown is just the color you want to have. By the way, stick until the very end. I want to tell you the few extreme warning signs when you have to really run to the doctor, right? But anyways, bright red, that is not so good, but it's not the worst yet, but that is not good. Don't get me wrong, right? Bright red usually means fresh blood, possibly from hemorrhoids or worse, from the lower GI tract, right? It can be also beetroot or something, right? It's always different. But if you are not eating anything turning crazy red and you have bright red, well, it can be from bleeding in the lower GI tract. If it's black or tarry, that could mean upper GI bleeding like ulcers, higher up in the GI tract. And a meta-analysis in Gut from 2013 ties factors like oral contraceptives to higher IBD risk. I made a video about that before, but that can cause these scary shades. Then also it could be pale or clay colored. Well, fat malabsorption or liver trouble get checked fast. It could be also green persistently, and that often is linked to fast transit or infection. Now let's get over to the smell, because the smell is just as important. Is there a mild odor? Well, that's okay, right? I mean, you can't expect no smell at all, probably. If it's mild, okay, but what if it's foul, like rotten eggs or putrefaction, disgusting smell? Really, that is usually from dysbiosis or similar things. Randomized controlled trials on sweeteners, for example, from 2022, 2021, reveal they reprogram E. coli and E. faecalis into pathogens, amping up that stench. And alcohol does the same, right? Just don't drink alcohol. Come on, guys. In another study, Per Martino in 2022, shifting acetate and flora towards inflammation is what alcohol does to you. And that is what you want to avoid at all costs. And now let me get to that cliffhanger. When to see the doctor immediately? Well, for sure, if you spot blood, persistent, black, red, pale colors, extremely foul smell, mucus, or sudden changes in lasting over a week, right? These could flag parasites, IBD, early big C, backed by other reviews. I'm leaving everything in the comment section down below from 2017, for example, on microbiota modulation in bowel disease, right? Observe daily. It's your health hack. Really, just turn around, look at it. It's beautiful. It's a mirror of what's going on into your body. There is diet tweaks, ditching sweeteners, like all of these things. One thing, how to reset, again, water fast. I mentioned it before. I will leave the link also in the video description. Another thing is, of course, implementing an optimal diet, which is perfect for you. I'll leave a video about that also in the video description. Make sure you watch it, you like the video, you're subscribing to the channel right here, and you watch this very important video right now. And as always, guys, as always, bye.